Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so welcome to another epic day of Singles Mind and Vibing. I'm your host and I'll forever be your host. My name is Patricia. Now, if you're new on my page, you do not know what I do here. I'm here to be the, let me adjust myself, to be the better generation of women for Christ. Now, what do I want to talk about today? I'm going to be talking to the temperamental woman. So whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you're matured single, you're young gains, as long as you're a woman and you're growing up, today is for all of us that we have a temperament issues. And I'm going to tell you guys something. It is, you see, when I'm talking here, I'm not directed it at anybody. It's just something that, I want to teach us women because, like I always tell you, I'm here to be the better generation of women for Christ. Yes. Like I always tell you guys, and so I don't play when I'm here. I say it like it is. Whatever I'm saying, maybe it has to do with me too. As I'm correcting someone out there, I'm also correcting myself. But then that's not what we're talking about. So let's go straight to the point, okay? To the temperamental woman. I've been want to ask you say how market, but I know we ask you how market. I will just tell you, say, sit down, may you hear. Now let me tell you something. You see, the men that are that are created now, these Y2K compliant men, or however we want to call them, they are no longer built like our fathers that are patient. They're not built like the men that they understand you. They say, "Oh, I know my wife too." They vex, that they're not built like that. And so I'm going to give you this small money that I have to give to you, to the temperamental woman, who when they get upset, they destroy everything. They bring down the house, they break the house, they break the TV, they tell this, and then when you ask them, they'll say, he knows me. I can get angry. When I get angry, I will destroy everything, so he shouldn't try me. Really? I'm going to tell you something today. I would never, if I was to have a boy and I raise a son, allow him marry a woman like you. Period. Because where one day you will get mad, you will get to that level of rage, and you will do the unthinkable. And then it is after the rage you realize you've done that. But that's not to say that I am perfect. I was once like you, temperamental woman. But the difference between you and I was that I've never raised anything. I don't raise things to hit. I don't raise things to break or to destroy. Because when you reach to the extent of being destructive, then that's dangerous. That's borderline if you don't know. And the men that we have now understands what mental health breakdown is. And that is how they're going to be looking at you. And so for your own benefit and for the benefit of your children, you need to adjust. You need to tell yourself the truth. You need to check yourself before you destroy yourself. Again, like I said, I was once like you, but not in the destructive part. I get mad to the extent I say things I'm not supposed to say. But I had to work on myself. I had to talk to myself. Yes, because maybe my kids may have experienced it once or twice with me. But that's about it. But I never raised anything up to destroy anything. Never, ever, and never will I ever. Because I know when to stop. But yes, I can talk. I can get mad and go rage and talk and say the things I'm not supposed to say. But above all, I worked on myself, and you too can work on yourself. But first, ask yourself this question. If my daughter that I give birth to does this in her husband's house, how do I correct her when I'm the chief in charge of temperament? So if you start asking yourself that kind of a question, you'll be able to correct yourself. That if my daughter exhibit this kind of behavior, how do I want to correct her? How do I want to tell her it's not a right thing to do? Now, if you find yourself in that crossroad, I hope that helps you to tell yourself the truth. That, okay, I think it's time that I stop being like this. Again, like I said, the men that we have now can't even tolerate you in that level anymore. No, no matter how much they think they love you, they want to live long. They don't want to die. They don't want to die of blood pressure. They don't want to die of you just waking up and throwing tantrums and destroying stuff. Because in destroying stuff, they know that you might hurt them. And that's the truth. And you don't want to be that woman that your kids won't come home to because they know when you rage, the whole house is on fire. You burn the house down. You don't want to be that woman that your husband don't no longer want to come home to because he knows what you're going to do. You don't need that. If you know that something triggers you, or even the man triggers you, find something that excites you to replace it. Work on you. Pray about it. Tell God to take that rage out of you. Because the way people see it right now, it could be, oh, it's from home, it's from something, it was the way she was raised, it was this, it was that. And you don't want people relegating you back to your background. You don't want that because that really might embarrass you. Now, to save yourself that embarrassment, work on you. Work on your temperament. You gain nothing by being temperamental. Absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, you end up losing. You lose because you don't have your kids around you. You don't have this around you because they conclude, oh, I know mom will get angry and the whole house will be at rage. You don't need that. And the point is, how do you correct the one that is looking up to you? Because kids learn. Now, for you to correct the one that is looking up to you, it starts with you. So correct yourself, the temperamental woman. Work on you. Work on your mental health. Work on the things that make you go rage. Work on the things that rumbles your emotions so that you don't find yourself in a space where you do not want to be. Guys, I believe I've said enough. Until next time, I remain your girl, Patricia. Don't forget to join me every Wednesday for our prayer for singles and married. Yes, at Deborah's Grace, okay? And on Mondays for Bible studies. God bless you guys.